Hi there. Hi there, Knight. I'm doing well. I said last time that I was gonna be really looking forward to this week's stream. Because we got to a point in the story mode where it looks like it's really opening up to a new part of it. And I kept thinking of the game throughout this week. Speaking of the second dark now, this happens whenever you start the game. It plays the new opening. Replace the old one. I also like those next episode previews, yes, opening doors spoil you a bit of stuff. But at least for now I'm not going to point it out, you might notice it for yourself. And today straight to the story mode just after I point one thing out. There is going to be a major update at the end of this month, the one that's going to add all the content from the artist season of the anime. This weekend I forgot to mention that last time. There was a trailer posted on YouTube, it's called like the Inazuma 11 Direct, which had information on this update and a lot of other stuff. Can go more on detail about it later. Now we are in the football garden. And my mission today is to commit some crimes. I have to stalk my teammates and take pictures of them. Including someone that's in the building right behind me. Actually, I haven't been able to walk around here up until now. I have to take photos of them, not supposed to talk to them. Like this. Which realistically would be pretty hard to do, since in Japan all phones have mandatory shutter sounds when you take a picture. But if this was Sume, he'd surely know how to get around that. I'm not sure about Kisoji. Also, that's how I had to see inside the building. And next. Oh, there's also a big roadmap portion for the football garden. Somebody down there to the west. Can I just snap a photo of him? Yagyu's surrounded by girls living here. People at his school really do live life on easy mode. Hi there, Kiro. I'm breaking the law to the football garden. Do you think this is the training plan all along? It's to get Kisoji arrested, so to break from prison he'll have to awaken his Kashin? I can't get through there if I go this way. Zombie a mode that will dig a ton out of prison. There's some his that do exactly that. You want that to dig under the ground and to dribble. There's not a caching that does that. Not yet, at least. Actually, one of these souls from Galaxy might, I think, might do that. Which work a lot like caching in this game. Yeah, we're stalking a stalker now. Am I supposed to take a photo of Camille? There's no marker on top of him. It gets both of them. What's she doing? Alright. I don't think he's very inconspicuous from here. If like you align yourself with the tree, you can still see him. She got back into social media after joining our club. I should check her profile. Who's left now? Yeah, but Kisoji can't talk down to him because he was hiding behind a transparent glass phone booth when he was stalking Ume last time. Yeah, and the police is going to ambush you there. No, I had plans to actually make Shisendo my main team's goalkeeper back when I was seeing the trailers for this game. Then I got Tomaka on like on the gacha when I was trying to get someone else. But she was cute, so I placed her as my goalkeeper and just never replaced her again. It's not inside this building, it's the other one.
Yeah.
おめえ、何があった？あれ、千野さんたちも？
私たちも呼び出されたってことは、生徒会に関わる何かかしら。
さすが千野さん。察しがいいですね。
え、これって生徒会メンバーを集めたんですか？
最近ではフットボールフロンティアのために生徒会の活動もおろそかになってしまっているけどね。それでどういうことかな？
木曽路の化身を出すヒントが見つかるかもしれない。
え？
言っただろ？今の南雲原で敵に対抗できる化身を習得
He's
で
the
き
only
る
one
の
who
は
can do it, and Domei still hasn't really given his logic as to why.
吐き気がどんだけプレッシャーをかけてくんだよ。またその目だ。本気だ。マジで俺にやらせる気なんだ。チームには他にもすげえやついいんだろ。なんで俺なんだよ、うめえ。
南雲原のメンバーには個人能力で化身を生み出す力はない。
None of us have the power to manifest on our own.
だろ？だからなんで？
なぜなら南雲原の化身は結束力によって生み出す化身だから。
はあ？どういうことだよ。
すぐにわかる。今はとにかく化身を習得するためのヒントを探す方が先だ。
もったいぶらずに話してもらえないかしら。
笹波くんはすぐに謎解き風にする癖があるよね。
Tsunami does have a habit of turning everything to a mystery.
それは言えてますね。
で、うめえ、化身を出すヒントってなんだよ。
過去に南雲原が化身を出していた記録が見つかったんだ。
Well, the game points out that they know they're doing that, but doesn't really address it.
おお、それをもっと詳しく。
Like, they know that it's a flaw that it won't make sense in a real setting, but they keep doing it.
ただし
Just for
南
suspense.
雲原がまだサッカーをやっていた頃の10年以上も前のことなんだ。
それなら、南雲原町の資料保管室に記録が残っているかもしれないわね。
そういうことか。
はい。一度南雲原に戻って過去の記録を探してみようと思うんです。
資料保管室に入って過去だから私たちなんですね。
資料探しならやっぱり僕かな。
今日はもうスカイクラフトの使用時間を過ぎてい
Return
ます。
to Nagumohara tomorrow.
化身を生み出すためのヒントは南雲原にある。スカイポートから南雲原に戻ろう。
A potential power outage, I see. Hope that doesn't happen. So now that I'm back with Fume, I can start taking those side quests I left behind. So this might take a while until I actually progress the plot again.
君、南雲原中の子だよね。実は今日からガーデンで働く新人が君たちのコテージの掃除を担当する予定なんだけど、集合時間になっても一向に来ないんだ。悪いけど探すのを手伝ってくれないか？
衛生面の悪化は選手の体調にも影響する。 ここは手伝った方が良さそうだ。
ありがとう。本当は僕が探しに行きたいところだけど、新人の山田くんは金髪でメガネをかけた男の子だよ。
Blonde hair, glasses, kind of
制
strong
服を支
looking.
給してるから
Similar from
僕と
Azure.
同じ服を着ているはずだよ。
Should be the one who just stood there.
山田？いや、俺は違うけど、そういえばさっき掃除を手伝ってくれたスタッフ、初めて見る顔だったな。もしかしたら彼が新人の山田くんかも。掃除中に迷子を見つけて管理センターに連れて行ってくれたよ。
Around the management center.
山田さん？あれ。
That's taking me all around the map, right? I'm going to find out that the first guy I spoke to was Yamada all along.
あのスタッフさん親切だったな。もしかして君が探している。
何かお困りですか？もしかしてあなたが山田さんですか？新人スタッフが集合時間になっても来ないって人探しを頼まれたんですが。しまったー。僕が山田です。集合時間より早く着いたんですが、スタッフの制服を着ているからいろいろと
Outside
頼
the
まれ
environment
て、
kept asking
夢中
for
であ
help,
ちこち手伝
and
っ
I
てた
lost
ら
track of
こん
time.
な時間に。探してくれてありがとう。それじゃあ僕は集合場所に急ぎます。
あ、ちょっといい？ボールの空気入れ手伝ってもらえないかな？
お任せください。
He's already off track
追い
again.
かけてもキリがなさそうだし、待っているスタッフさんに報告しに行くか。
He's also doing a bunch of side quests and getting distracted from his main plot.
どうだい？山田くんは見つかったかい？
それが。集合時間に遅れてはいますが、困っている人のことを最優先に考えるいいスタッフなんじゃないですか？
なるほど。まあ選手の皆さんの役に立っているならいいのかな。僕としては困るんだけどね。
今困っているって言いました？それで何をしてほしいですか？
And just for that, I get a pretty strong accessory. 20 on kick and control is like almost on par on the gear that I have on my team. Like the mufflings and their endgame gear. I always forget to open the world map. There's one more side quest here. But speaking of equipment, I remember now that I'm like totally broke with those tokens that used to buy stuff. And I couldn't like farm more battles off stream because I was in that part of Key Sword where you can't get into any. These players are from Keizai and Arashiyama. They have their tracksuit.
あの
Count to G, March selection. That's a lot of more outfits that you can buy, but I think you can't equip this to your avatar until you beat story mode as well. Yes, on that subject, one time I was talking to a friend about VOD, specifically about the fact that I currently only upload them as private videos to YouTube channels, but she talked about how some people will like put VODs on the background and go to sleep, so while they sleep, the VODs keep playing, and that can start to give you ad revenue once you can monetize them. I was wondering how many people do that. Trying to find the shop that sells his sets. Should be this one. There are some in the... Thankfully they're actually quite cheap. But I think at this point I still cannot equip any because your players have to be at least level 30 to unlock the first slot where you can equip one. Should learn this by leveling up. So Raki will only start to be able to equip a bot he starts at level 38. That's still very, very far off. Bukuras will be faster, she only needs level 30. But so I can't use any at this point. Insane football journalist going to cover football frontier.
お台場サーカーガーデン広すぎて迷子です。ボーイはガーデン詳しい？
はい、一通りは。
おお、素晴らしいです。ここであたが100年目案内してくれますか？
Imagine if the players from Tofu also spoke like that.
ありがとうございます。感謝感激雨あらら。ガーデンで行きたいところを調べてあります。まずはやっぱりサーカーグラウンドが見たいですね。あなたはどこのチーム？
南雲原です。
おお、南雲原。注目チームとして調べてありますよ。ぜひあなたのチームのグラウンドに行ってみたいです。さあさあ、すぐ行きましょう。
そっちじゃないです。
あ、君、実は備品のサッカーボールが一つなくなってしまってね。
Hey,
ボールが一つ
football's
足
gonna
りない
miss
だけでもよかった。なくしたサッカーボールはサッカー
With this report NPC, they could have gone the extra step and like actually hired an English voice actor who was like bad at Japanese to do it. Would be a lot more convincing.
南雲原の活躍見ていますよ。 新しいチームなのにジャイアントキリングする試合、いつもドキドキワクワク胸いっぱいになります。そう、まるでイニシエのライモンのような。
ライモン。
あ、海外でも
But he does say Raima's Raimon just like the dub does it.
次は宿舎コテージに行きたいです。これがジャパンのも
It's getting lost back there.
なし選手のことを一番に考えたワールドクラスの施設だと思います。選手もスタッフも一流ですね。素晴らしいわ。
よかったです。
次は遠藤守像に行きたいです。
He says Mamorendo right at least. I think that episode had actual English voice actors doing some of the American characters. Or I think of the Pop Team Epic bit that also had an American voice actor. But maybe if Maid Dragon also did it.
みともないところをお見せしました。腹切りします。
大丈夫です。
守る遠藤は私のヒーロー。子供の頃、最初にテレビで守るを見たときは衝撃でした。あんなに熱く楽しく心の底からプレイするスポーツってどんなに楽しいんだろうと、私もサッカーを始めました。守るの活躍を追いかけてサッカーが楽しくて。
I've been waiting for the third season of Pop Team Epic ever since they teased it at the end of the second season. But now it's been so long, I think that was like just part of a joke. There ain't actually planning a third season. They're just making you expect one. Which is something I believe Pop Team Epic would do.
はい。世界を飛び回り頑張っていたつもりでしたが、最近ちょっと自信を失っていたんです。でも遠藤守像を見て思い出しました。あの時の気持ちを。サッカーは楽しくて熱いものだってこと。Hey boy、私を案内してくれて Thank you very very much ムキ。
I'd be very interested in seeing what kind of bits that Pop Team Epic will do with current day's pop culture.
はい、いいですよ。
We have to take a picture. How do I zoom out again? I think I can't. Oh, you can switch between moving the camera or your character. So by the disagreement between the dub voice and the text on the text boxes, I think he's supposed to be American, but if you play the dubbed language, he's supposed to be German. Princess Mentor, that's also an endgame equipment. Like literally my forwards in my team have this equipped on them. And I should say I don't have many of them here. I have a lot outside of this mod, but I love the artwork for all the gear you can get in this game. Like, I want one of these in real life. The last spice behind the cottage. I do have an idea for, like, one of the ideas I have for an alternate costume for a model involves wearing a mantle similar to that one.
それだよ。
メッセージ付きのボール。探していたのは備品ではなかったんですか？
隠しててすまないね。備品だったら探してもらえるかなって。これは昔僕がサッカー少年だった頃に当時のスタッフがくれたボールなんだよ。
その人がこの応援メッセージを？
うん。初めての決勝大会で緊張しすぎて一人で泣いててさ、そこにあの人がこれを渡して勇気づけてくれたんだ。たった一人でも自分を応援してくれる人がいることがすごく心強かった。でもあの時の僕は期待に応えられなかった悔しさからボールを投げ捨ててしまったんだ。だから僕もこのボールを君たちに送ろう。僕は君たちを応援しているよ。
それ備品ですよね。
Deluxe, so the charm also endgame gear. So there must not be like a lot of story mode left if we keep getting this tier of equipment, no?
思い出のボール見つけてくれてありがとう。
And with that I'm done with the side quests. That's faster than I thought it would be.
.ここから専用の飛行機で南雲原に戻ることができるんです。
すげえな。少年サッカー半端ねえ。
少年サッカーは日本有数のエンターテインメントよ。
Yeah, football is one of Japan's biggest entertainment industries.
協会は最大限の配慮をしているわ。
生徒会なら絶対にストップをかける経費の使い方だね。
少年サッカーは莫大なお金が動きますからね。
As if we still had to point that out. Everybody else at the school have to watch these guys who get to fly private whenever they want.
大会期間中は臨時の発着場になると聞いている。
それと笹波くん、全校生徒の中からサッカー部にスカウトができるよう
Made
に
a school-wide announcement. Now you can scout anyone you want to join the club.
サッカー部に入ってくれるかどうかは本人との交渉次第だけど。
ありがとうございます。もっといろんな選手と出会ってチーム作りを考えるのもいいかもしれませんね。
では資料保管室に行ってみようか。
No, she just said I can scout anyone. I want to do that now.
資料保管室で消印を出した選手の情報を集めよう。
Students available for scouting are marked with a bond clover icon. You fill a gauge on its full, you're able to recruit your team. The scout are registered in the club room after clearing story mode. This list is merged with the player bank using other game modes. Also in this screenshot you can get a glimpse of the horrifying dub names for various characters. I think the worst one is that Kisoji in the dub is renamed to Cedric Freud, like Freud the... that Freud. Interacting Fumi boss status lets you change the in-game timer, so that you can scout only show up in specific days and times. So all these icons are potential recruits. You can just set there's a... Oh, this is what I was talking about. I never paid attention to this if it was ever here. There are days of the week, and that will influence who shows up. There's someone right next to me.
Oh. Dana.
Oh, Matt and Daya or Yogi. Check data files to find out what. Oh, it is just like the achievements. Apparently I had a lot of achievements and I never stopped to claim the prize you get for them. Yeah, this would have helped when I was shopping for equipment. Hey, so where do I see the... Oh, it's here. How do I bury it here? You see the recruitable prospect, their bio. If I want to recruiting, I have to give in this, I assume. Oh, they're separated by club as well. Strike swimmers who live and breathe pure speed, locked in intense years on turf 4 with the water polo club for pool supremacy. I think we're gonna spend a while looking at all these characters. Wait, they're not a recruitable or a mission, a side quest.
中学生ですよ。たまに夜出歩くことくらいあるでしょう。
それが知らないおばあちゃんと一緒にいたなんて話を聞いて。
Been seeing some old lady in word he's wrapped up in some weird job like scamming the elderly or something.
悪い想像が膨らんじゃうんだよ。自分で調べようとも思うんだけど、うちの門限が厳しくて夜に出歩けないんだ。
それで僕に調べてほしいということで。
そうなんだよ。頼めないか。南雲原の生徒が万が一犯罪に手を染めていたりしたら大事じゃないか。な、頼むよ。
Or maybe she's a sugar mommy. From the dialogue, I think it's talking about an elderly woman, since they've been seen with their grandmother.
わかりました。調べてみましょう。
ありがとう。後輩というのは1年の門田俊太だ。あいつがなぜ夜遅くに。
That's one thing that I have to talk to some people. I was going to go around the school anyway. So there's a... And this is probably very annoying to do if you don't consult it, but there's like an Excel spreadsheet that shows you all the students you can recruit and like in which date they show up. And what item you have to give to them. I did actually write down the names of some I was interested in. But for now, I just wanna see who I come across just by walking around. They've got taste approaching someone like me. You have to make it worth my while. She also wants a pair of boots. And I never really stopped to really check out this menu. You can look into your past opponents. Some of them, at least the Nishinomi and Tofu, are not here. Also, this is the original formation for Hokuyo, and I talked about their coordinator before. Did you notice that he's just disappeared now? He was still in the team when there was a match between Umei's team and Shimozuru's team. Like when the schools merged, but after this, he's just gone. Like he's not here, and he's not here in the second pitch. He just silently quit the clan. Also, these are the shopkeepers. Highborn Heides who built to her stamina chasing a spoiled cat across the acres of land. That's Josephine's owner. Also, that's the daughter of the woman from the ramen shop. He dashes from store to store while keeping the whole district running. And to see what this one says. A maritime instructor chasing a novelist dream. She calls out plays in vivid storybook prose. Oh, she's a writer. I might have to add her to my team, at least as a support character. Also, whenever I finish this mode, I've decided that I want to add Meiranga Queen's Captain to my team, like as a starter. Because I want my team to have at least one character that's new to Victory Road aside from the Avatar. But it would be like a bit odd to not have any, just have old characters in my team. She's called the Merciless Queen. She plays with elegant skill and the ruthless precision that shattered dreams. Mikagami, the bunny girl goalkeeper. A rich girl obsessed with idol players who never drops a smile, even when running on films. This one, Anegasaki, a caring, sisterly figure from a hospital family who treats bruises gently but scolds like a drill sergeant. There's a big sister character. Graceful and thoughtful, she's the team's sweetheart and everyone's favorite shoulder to lean on. When I played the older games, I loved to like check out the bios of every player in the opposing team before the match. Because you used to be able to do that, now you cannot actually examine them before a match starts. It's just on this menu that lets you do it. Like I could spend a whole stream just going over the bios of a bunch of random characters in my player bank.
Hey. Ah.
I'm trying to come across someone who needs some equipment that I just happen to already have, so I can scout in right away. So I don't get why you have to speak to them twice to unlock their mission. Draws portraits that glam up models so much they look new, winning fans by making everyone cuter. But that's where the story leads me. I remember I wanted this girl. She's like from a RPG battle very early in the game. So needs a slick watch, and I think I have one equipped in someone in the team. Could just remove it. That or I have this sighting outside of story mode. Yeah, since I was mistaken, I don't have that equipment on me. I have to get it somewhere. After this, I think I'll mostly just refer to the spreadsheet to find the pairs I actually want. Otherwise, you'd have to keep like switching the days of the week, and I think the time of the day also is also important. And just keep doing rounds and rounds around the school until you find someone you actually want. So there's the guy from the bodybuilder club. I do have what he wants. I have to unequip a Traco choker from someone. Just to see how scouting works.
Hola!
And they give you something in return, and I'm pretty sure there's a better item, so there's actually merit to doing these scout missions if you don't, even if you don't actually want the character. Because you get some equipment for it. Oh, that wasn't enough. You are bound to grow next time you meet, you'll sense them by school road. Also, there's multiple quests you have to do. Must go 8 sass, 9 kick and 8 control. So it's a bit better stat-wise than the Joker had to give him. But it's not the same like category of equipment. But somebody over there has a completed mission already. I had to check that out. Let me look at just one more NPC. Her hair looks like a taco sausage. I wonder if that's on purpose. It's like the red on outside and pink on inside. She steals school flowers for her art and spends half the time dodging angry gardeners. And you don't have to actually unequip these items to give them. You sense them by school road. So looks like we really have to pick and choose who we want and commit to doing their missions, cause it takes a while. And goat vibes, I didn't get that impression. Speaking of scouts. I noticed in the Venus symbol up there, I said before that the game doesn't consider avatars to have genders, but it is a bit inconsistent on that. Either way. Wait, where do I find him now? Yuki is level 99 and a legendary rank player. How are you going to deal with this, like in story matches? Let's compare him with another Ford. So these are his stats, these are Sakurazaki's stats. 130 kick, 547 kick. He's got his moves, his equipment is not changed from Chronicle mode. He even has his custom passive. Half his training beans. Umei was looking for a caching summoner. We've got one, we can skip that part of the story now. Lowly, hi there. Welcome, you catch me looking at myself within the game. They expect you to do the story mode before maximizing your OC. They probably do expect you to play this first. But I left story mode to play on stream, so I played Chronicle mode a lot first. Game doesn't stop you from doing that. He's in the Nagmohara kit, which I never saw him before, of course, because it's only inside the story mode. I think what I do with him now, because like with this level discrepancy, we're playing against Keizen Arashiyama next. Their players are going to evaporate if they get close to Yuki. Speaking of the game already being easy if you're like slightly under-leveled. But on the other hand, I don't wanna just keep him on the bench, because for the entire game I've been complaining that I don't get to use him in the story mode, despite it teasing you with that possibility. So what I'm going to do for now is I'll place him in the wrong position on purpose. I'll place him on defense and a bit out of the way so he doesn't completely like invalidates the other thing. And once the going gets tougher, I can place him on the attack where he is actually supposed to be. I've been lacking defenders in a way. Like for the most part I have to use defensive midfielders as improvised defenders. And I think we still get to play a friendly match or two before the next story match. Also, can I place in my main party? Oh, I actually can't. It's just the selectable characters and the story important characters. Oh, there was a side quest to do now. But now this story is going to be very awkward because we're talking about how we need to get the cash in or we can't win the next match. with a caching user already on the team. If this was like a Hideo Kojima game, it would let you skip this part of the story. If you got a cache in your avatar from playing a lot of the other modes.
門殿が夜出歩いてる理由でも最近何かハマってるってものがあるらしい。
I'll just glance at everyone who has a Bond Clover while I'm like running around for side quests. If I come across anyone I find interesting, I try to speak to them. There's somebody over the railing.
ん？うんうん。
She wants a Prism Choker. That's... When I was talking about the item artworks, actually, that's another item I would want in real life. I saw out of a decision to have a Prism Choker in Inazuma 11, but it does look really nice. What's with this guy? A love-struck teacher. Do you have Miss Kasumizaki's number? We do actually, and her Discord. Not giving it to you though.
それは自分で何とかしてください。
自分で頑張るしかないか。でもやっぱり勇気が。
なんとかやり過ごせたか。
Can't believe I got tasked to try and get Miss Kasumizaki's number. Probably going to get shut down immediately. I already forgot what I needed to give you. I think it was like the watch band. Yeah, I need a sleek watch. You're the guy from the manga club, I think.
.鍵がかかっているみたいです。
資料保管室の鍵は職員室の可能性が高いが。
他に鍵を使う部といえば、過去の文献資料を頻繁に扱う図書委員。
美術部もこれまでの絵画コンクール受賞作品を参考にするのに出入りしていると聞いています。
わかりました。可能性がある場所を一つずつ当たってみましょう。職員室、美術部、図書
Staff
室
from Art Club and the library for the key to the archive. I really have to go around, huh?
美術部員は鍵の管理はしっかりやっていますし、もし使ったら毎回職員室に返
An
しています。
angry Art Club member.
最近は過去の文献の資料を使うことも少なくなって資料保管室には入ってませんね。
Is this room that has like a love letter to Kasumizaki somewhere? I remember seeing it, but I think we can only examine it once.
資料保管室の鍵だって？
3箇所ともないとは一体誰が持ち出しているんだ？
このまま戻るわけにはいきませんね。
あ、君たちは話題のサッカー部だべ。
あなたはプラチナイナチューバーのマンベ君。
Oh no, another YouTuber.
何？なんでそれを？顔出しなど
How
し
do
て
you
い
know
ない
that?
という
I've
の
never
に。
revealed my face.
あなたの投稿はうちの学校の話題が多いことで
Score gets mentioned a fair bit in your posts. I've been monitoring your account.
千の家の施設諜報部の調査で
He's
学
self-doxed.
校の評判を落とすかもしれない人物はすべて把握しているわ。
Your family's private intelligence unit keeps tabs on everyone who might harm the school's reputation.
うそーん、それ反則だべ。
生徒たちのプライバシーを視聴数アップに利用するあなたこそが反則よ。
ドビーン。
今まで泳がせていたけどそろそろツケを払ってもらおうかしら。
Hey, you can tell that the people who wrote this game don't like they don't like YouTubers and influencers and such. Which makes it even weirder that they chose to bring in a lot of them to voice all these selectable characters. Like, I mean, there's a disagreement between the director and the writers for these side quests.
資料保管室は生徒会に許可された部以外の使用は禁じられているが、君がその手に持っているものはこの資料保管室の鍵ではないのかな？
聞く。いや、これは違うべ。
ごまかしは聞きませんよ。某進学校の校長先生はアイドルオタクだった。美人女教師はお化けデカ尻マニア、すなわち尻マニアだった。
Wait. Top prep school's principal is an idol superfan? If that's supposed to be a character we've met, I don't, nothing comes to mind. But the second one, smoking hot teacher is secretly a spooky Big Buns fanatic. This is totally about Kasumizaki.
美少女生徒会長の非合法ブロマイド裏配布事件など。
Candid snapshots involving gorgeous student council president. That's about her. That side quest with the stalker we did in the beginning. I've been using our school as clickbait.
これは明らかにこの学校の生徒の仕業と思われます。そう。万部先輩、あなたですよね。そして、配信者がこの資料保管室を利用して得になることは
Only
一つ
one
し
reason
か
a streamer like you would use the archive. Using streamer like it's a derogatory term, which I can't blame him.
資料保管室は学校内の個人情報の宝庫。ここから暴露ネタを探していたというところですか。最近はネタ切れ気味のあなたはここでネタ探しをしようとしたんですね。
そんなことをやった覚えありません。
あくまでしらばっくれる気ですか。
Ice is shaped like an olive. I was gonna say it looks like an egghead. Imagine this sound it produces if he falls over on the ground and knocks his head on it.
ありましょうか。
Hey, Kisoji's been doing that as well. You could be friends. The art just flashed there, but he was recording Sakurazaki and there was a shot on the corner. So he's a stalker and an IRL streamer at the same time.
とにかくその鍵をこちらに渡してもらいましょうか。
ガテン承知の助。
とはいえ、犯した罪の償いはしてもらわないといけませんね。
Invasion of piracy is a serious offense, right, Tommy? You would know that more than anybody else. Right, Kisoji? He has been silent.
それと万部君、
はい。
私の非合法ブロマイドをばらまいていた犯人について聞かせてもらいましょうか。
Tell me everything about who's distributing those candid snapshots of me. Oh, it's Yuina. Oh wait, why is he joining the team? What, with getting arrested or something?
南雲原が化身を使った年の日誌ね。
そこに化身の秘密が。
Do you imagine that in all these cutscenes, like Yuki is standing just off camera, just looking at them struggle with like, oh, how we're going to get a caching user with us?
そうですか?
If only we had a caching user.
これはこれですね。僕の予想していた通り、化身の発動方法はこれでしたね。
え、何？
どうしたんだ？特訓メニューぎゅうぎゅうの中、全員集めるなんて。
Are they conscious about the fact that their new teammate has like he's just recently saved the timeline?
基礎地の化身を完成させる方法が見つかったんですよ。
本当に？どんな方法なのか聞きたいな、運命。
合理的に動くお前がわざわざ全員を集めて話しているってことは。
はい。南雲原の化身を生み出すにはみんなの理解が必要なんです。
ほう、どういうことだ？
前にも言ったように、今回は基礎地が化身使いになってくれる。
That's what about the YouTuber just joined the team. They showed that notification that he's gone now.
僕たちは南雲原に戻り、過去の南雲原で化身を使っていた世代の日誌を見ました。その時の化身使いはフォワードだったんですが、決して特化した能力を持った選手ではなかった。
平凡な選手が化身を使えるのかよ。
彼はフォワード全員の気の波長を融合して、化身
Someone's caching, he feels the force energy into one massive stream.
力を合わせて化身を出したっていうの
Oh, the projector is just a box with textures.
そんなことができるのか？
化身を生み出すためのエネルギーが足りないなら、電池を並列つなぎにすればいいってことですよ。
その説明で合ってる？
だいたいこんなもんだよ。
うん。なんとなくはわかるけど。
つまり、未だ発足間もない南雲原が生み出す化身。それは全員の力を結集して生み出す化身なんです。
全員結集化身。
勝手に略すな。
それぞれが生み出すパワーを融合してコントロールすることによって増幅させていく。
I don't mind it too much because you're gonna see it from far away most of the time anyway. Like from this angle, just it looks perfectly fine. It's not like say Pokemon's Day where this kind of issue with the graphics is much worse.
それを誰かがまとめ上げれば化身を生み出すことができるかもしれない。
And that's been done before. There was one thing in Inazuma 11 Go, that's one where the cash-in debuted. Where the captain had a cash-in and everyone else like lent their powers to summon it.
木曽路は他の選手たちの動きを補うようなプレーをするのが個性だろ。自分で何かをするというよりも人のプレーを見て的確に同調し好プレーに導く究極の調整力。
I hadn't realized that Kisoji is the only protagonist until now that does not have an original Hisatsu yet. He has Clone Faker, which is an old
俺
one.
の力は十分じゃないからサポートしているだけなんだ。そんな奴が究極の個人に化身を使えるわけが。
だから木曽路なんだよ。木曽路ならみんなの個性を理解してその力を利用することができる。いや、木曽路だからこそみんなの力を集約して化身を作り出すことができるんだ。
でもそんな力をどうやって訓練するんだよ。
化身を出した選手の特訓方法が日誌には書かれていた。
どんな特訓？
朝学校の門の前に立ち
Stand by the soul gates each morning, waiting the energy flow of students arriving.
それで練習になるの？じゃあ俺もそれをやればいいのか？
いや、木曽路がまとめ上げなければならない気は3人ではなく11人だ。もっと多くの気が集まる場所じゃないといけない。
そんな場所がどこに？
東京にはあるんだ、最適な場所が。
Oh, I think I know exactly what that place is going to be.
どこ？
渋谷スクランブル交差点。
Exactly that, the one place that every single like documentary or like news bit about Japan shows as stock footage, that one crossing.
なんで俺なんだ。そもそも俺は仲間とうまくやるのなんて得意じゃないんだ。そう見せかけているだけなんだ。運命、お前ならそれくらい見抜けるはずだろう。俺が雑魚だってこと、俺自身が一番よく知っている。俺の代わりなんて今の南雲原にはいくらでもいる。
Again, there's a serious scene, but pretty unfortunate timing to going to be speaking about that just after we recruited a much more powerful caching user to the team.
昔からそうだった。親の仕事の都合で引っ越し続き、友達ができてもすぐにリセットされてしまう。だから俺はいつも周りから浮いていた。だから俺は学んだんだ。強引にでも友達を作ってみんなに溶け込んでいくのが楽しく生きていく方法なんだってことを。
大変な役目を仰せつかったな。
桜崎先輩、
プレッシャーに押しつぶされそうか？
まあそんな感じですかね。そもそも俺にできるわけないんですよ。
あ？
運命はなんで俺なんかを。
そこからかよ。
Also, I think there was a scene in Galaxy that had one player from the team sitting on this exact bench in the Gardens. Say nice reference if that's the case.
俺にはできねえ。柳生にももちろんできねえ。お前にしかできねえことだ。
バカにしてます？
とにかくお前は南雲原に必要なやつだ。
俺が必要。
お前自身が一番お前というやつを分かっていないんじゃないのか。
風にでも当たっていくか。
It's the captain of Kazin, but we can't speak to him. So I wanted to take a short break now while I can still have an ad to play during it. We just unlocked the ability to scout students, but I think I'll leave that for later to try and get the next story match done today. Because that takes a while, I have to like keep consulting the spreadsheet on who I want to equip and all. In any case, I'll see you in a moment. Hi there. Maina Shimada. I have to recenter my model. Oh, the color of her outfit looks like Kazin, but doesn't have their logo. Thanks, Karen. I think she might be exactly her coordinator, their coordinator. Have you noticed how the designs of the coordinators always stand out?
あの頃は私もプレイしてたんだけど、ちょっと限界感じちゃって。
そうなの。俺より上手かったと思うけど。
そんなことないよ。さっきちらっと聞いたけど、また西条くんから何か言われた？
まあそんなとこ。
子供だよね、西条くんは。
いや、どっちもどっちだよ。
羨ましいんじゃないのかな。
Just jealous. You mean the footy Sunday girls she does? Look a bit like one.
あの頃から木曽路くんは誰とでも
I
仲良くなって
wonder
た。
what position she plays if you turn her into a player.
それは木曽路くんがみんなのことを勉強して話題を合わせてみんなと仲良くしようと努力してたからだと思う。
そうしないと俺友達できないから。
違うよ。木曽路くんはみんなを仲間にしようとしてた。誰かをひいきしたり差別したりしていなかった。誰にでもできることじゃない。
She's called Maina. If I was thinking if I added her to my team, I'd have a character called Maya, one called Maina with an N added, and then one called Maina. And maybe we can find someone called I don't know, Moina or something, and keep this chain going.
でも西条くんは不器用で自分だけの力でみんなに認められようとしてた。木曽路くんとは全く真逆。だから木曽路くんを見て腹が立ったんじゃないかな。
そう。
木曽路くんは今のままでいいからね。木曽路くんはみんなの木曽路くんでいて。誰とでも仲良くできる、みんなをつないでくれる木曽路くん。
島田さん。
じゃあ私行くね。お互い試合頑張ろうね。あ、私はマネージャーだけど。
島田さん、俺そんなにいいやつじゃないんだ。ずるくて。
As is a bit off topic, but it's the only time it's popping up in my head. You ever notice how Maruk from Made in Abyss is like she's supposed to be a visual pun? Because the manga is named Made in Abyss in Japanese as well. But the word maid, when you convert it to katakana, can also mean like a maid, like mate. Like a housemaid. So he's a maid in Abyss, the character.
一人で大丈夫
If that makes sense.
なーに、俺はいろんなところに引っ越した経験者だぜ。渋谷交差点程度で迷子になると思うのがよ。
I think I'm gonna get lost in Shibuya. I think you're
迷子になるとは
gonna be surprised.
怠けないかなって。
そっちかよ。
It's gonna be a lot of distractions.
田舎者が都会で迷子になんなよ。
Try not to get lost in the big city. Country by says one country by to the
都会
other.
は先輩より俺の方が慣れてますよ。
何？
じゃあ僕はこっちで他のメンバーの特訓を見ておく。だから木曽路には一人でやってもらうしかない。
ああ、どのみち俺自身との戦いなんだ。うん？
うん。じゃあ。
頑張れよ。
よ。
What are these guys doing all the way here?
何しに来た？
感動したんだよ。お前たちの戦ってい
We're
る
moved by
姿
how
に。
you guys play.
は？
それでなんでここまで？
お前たちに少しでも協力したくってよ。
練習相手をしに来たぜ。
Names this series are puns. I figured Hahari is a pun with the word for mother.
なるわけないでしょう。
In Inazuma Eleven is the same thing actually. Most of the characters' names are supposed to be puns with
俺た
something.
ちも実はサッカーをかじっていたのだ。おははと、
そういうことだ。
Like Sakurazaki, of course, has the word for cherry blossom, his name.
ことだ。
Kameo has the word for turtle, his name.
では、どれほどのものか見せてもらいましょう。木曽路の特訓と並行して、
I think he has a character called Maida
試合ま
also.
でに条件を満たしてもらうしかないな。
I can play friendlies against Nishinome and Tofu. That's nice. I think I have to be 10 there to unlock them on the like the encyclopedia on the menu. Anyway, we have almost 4,000 thing attack out of this much that we needed, 3,650. And that's because Yuki is skewing the thing's overall stats so high that we've like already beaten the requirement out of the water before we even start grinding. But he's a Ford, so he's mostly giving stats to the attack, not so much for defense. That we still have to upgrade. Now we're playing a friendly match. So I think there is no training spots in Odaiba. You have to come back to Nagumohara for that. Yes, for Keizen match, Hakatabe stayed in Fukuoka. Well, we're going all the way there for the match. I thought it to be out here in Tokyo now. Don't oversleep, wake up your roommates, there's a dozing. Sora me asleep, talks and keeps me awake. Show hot-headed boys rooming together after all. We girls are doing fine though. Yep, we're living their life, alright. Mikana's Discord name is Mikana Rocky in all caps. Which I forgot to comment, like, realistically, they will not do this, like everyone will just ask their real name as their Discord username and their real pictures as avatar. Don't train so close to bedtime or sleep will be too shallow. Captain main real YC or group chat? Coming hot with some 14 então it's Captain Man's Man TV. Not taking my time and rushing, just have to get in my intro first. Someone bait. Oh, he's an 8th grader. I thought was like an adult. That girl from the side quest wanted to marry him. Oh wait, he's Captain Main. That egghead NPC wasn't. They're the same person. Oh, now I get it. I still don't get why he's joined the team. We're not punishing him for stalking our team members in exchange for him stalking the other team, I think. Their coach say caching expert. Don't forget to smash that like button. Everyone knows they rely on their caching. So he wasn't useful at all. He is actually down here, I didn't notice him. I was looking around, but secretly a top tier platinum YouTuber with fans for days. And looks like he's a goalkeeper if you remove him from the coordinator slot. Oh, equipping training beans has helped a lot now. Like just one activity I just should meet the requirement. Just 6 defense points I need. Just want to play one friendly first. But looks like we will have to go all the way back to Nagumohara to do it.
だね。
It's not here. I have to go to a specific spot to play friendlies. I think it's supposed to be near the pitch, but it's not showing up on the map. Actually, I don't remember where you had to go to play friendly matches. Usually the game would like drop me off in front of that sign, so it was easy to find. I think it should be over there. Alright. And although there was the Galaxy update, it doesn't seem like they added the theme songs from Galaxy to this selection. There's Nishinomiya and Tofu. Nishinomiya is a lot higher level than first time we played against him. There's a manga club, an art club. I did not know Imasato was from the folk dance club. After who sleepwalks, your name is Nemoi Nemo. That manga and Inazuma Eleven use like the exact same name scheme for their characters.
俺たちは2代目にたっぷり鍛えてもらっているんだからな。
2代目
The second
俺たち路地裏バックキックスを
is the boss running the back alley kickers.
今日もご指示をお願いします、2代目。2代目って。
Their coach is a dog.
まあ実力はやってみればわかります。ものは試しですよ。
マジかよ。
どんとこい。
I think of some Yakuza game where you could like put a chicken as the manager of your business, something like that. And this will be Yuki's debut match for Story Mode. His level does get capped off to 50 when we start a match, but it's still like way over everybody else in stats. They do level cap, but it's not enough, if you ask me. I think they should they could level capping to the average level of all your other team players, so he's not too much stronger than everybody else. Means it won't be a stumpy, do you think so? They have a dog as their coach. We have a god as our defender who can also be on the attack. I'm actually surprised that wasn't a one-shot. Ow. Now these friendly matches have the same Claymore tactic. Speaking of people called Meido, this guy also has that name for some reason. And just to recall that Yagyu's name is supposed to sound like Yakyu, which means baseball. Oh, he's gonna hold on by 2 health points. Just stall frame it. And again, I wish you could shorten these matches if you show that you can like totally steamroll the opponent. I think it would be nice if these friendly matches were just one half longer, like the old end at this point. Because you have so many like school clubs you can play against, but not enough reason to try playing against all of them. I'm going to summon my cash and nobody's gonna react to it. I ends up this one. Oh, it's just not the level cap that's nerfing him now, it's that... one reason why the mufflings are so strong is that they have a buff from having using the Justice archetype. And that gives you a stat buff so long as you never incur a foul during the game. But for that to work, like everybody in the team has to have it, because it accumulates, especially the manager and the coach and the coordinators. Without that, the buff he has is a lot smaller, like he has 7% attack and defense bonus. If the rest of his team was here, that bonus would be 47%. Nice of that defender to move away, like out of the way of my projectile. Speaking of not incurring a foul. And as you can see, because I did that, I lost my attack and defense bonus. That's why I never go for that kind of maneuver, like almost never, when I play with my own team. Those dudes are tougher than I expected. Now the scoreboard would disagree with that. That sounds makes sense, she kicks. Let's hit it again. Very cute. Just need to give her an actual kick Hisatsu. Of these girls, you got a few kill out there, not any less valid than the other ones. Also, because she has Angel Ball in her moveset, I was thinking I should give Mikana Devil Ball. That's the demon counterpart to that move, if I can find it on my shop. Look at him. The boss gets real cranky when you lose, best keep your distance. He does. Never mind.
兄貴、こいつ2代目にお手を求められていますよ。だと？おい、お前、早くビッグボスのお気持ちにお答えするんだ。ビッグボスは本当に認めた相手にしかお手をお求めにならない。
Surprised the dog is not like speaking. At least Soma is not hearing him speak like he does with other animals. Should I go out and celebrate for us? Go for dinner together? Yagyu is paying. Nice idea, thanks Yagyu. Fine if buying a drink or something, but not this. Talking of food, President Sen has been practicing cooking to make packed lunches for everybody. Kate Sen, thanks a lot. Welcome, I haven't seen you in a while in this chat. Cooking, I mean, to make packed lunches for everyone. Unsend that message now. Can't unsend it, nobody look at my message, you actually can. But now it's too late. I wish this game would have like a one gimmick fight or a minigame where it's like one of these RPG battles, but it auto explains on the Discord chat when you're having an argument on Discord. So I have everything I need now, just have to change the formation. I'll just send this other side quest first. Listens to Wave like whispers from fate and built a beachside fan base, which is so-called wave divination. At this point, I think like scouting people must be a post-game activity for you to like get players for things outside of story mode, because it is being introduced like very late, and you have to go off of your way to do it.
しかもおばあさんと仲良く話してたの。まさかの熟女好き。
Chatting out switch with some old lady, no way seem to overwhelm me. Maybe I should try more. Maybe I should try a more mature look. So she's in love with that student, and now she thinks that he likes older women, so she's trying to look older herself. All right. And I didn't know you could get back inside from here. Where do I have to go now? Oh, you can move around the map without having to walk to an exit. I'm finding that out just now. Also, by these markers, there is a lot more side quests to pick up. But I'll only finish this one and then go for the story match, or else I'll run out of time in this stream. Looks cute and young, but hoards teapots and pickles like a seasoned grandma. And she wants a grandma's talisman. And I'm well past the halfway through this thing. It does fly by. I mean, I'm full of stuff to do inside the game.
もしかして海が好きなのかな
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 Looks cute and young, but hoards teapots and pickles like a seasoned grandma. And she wants a grandma's talisman.
もしかして海が好きなのかな
もしかして海が好きなのかな
The next phase of the quest is locked out, so I really have to progress the plot now. Just hope the other side quests don't finish when I do it. It doesn't even show what I have to do to unlock this. So now I just have to put these mandatory characters on the team. We are running out of space to like use anybody who's not a story mandated character. Because we have the entire main Nagumohara crew plus Shinano and Soramiya. Just leaves me without 3 slots of characters that don't have to be story mandated. It's teaching me about caching. Que só just a move called Proto Entertainer and I did not try using it during the friendlies. Wonder what it would do. So I wanted to use this, have this equipped. I'm taking one more break now and then I'm starting the next story match. I'll see you in a moment. Hi there. So thanks to my avatar, this grinding phase didn't last nearly as long as it probably should have. We're off to the next match in the football frontier.
先輩は勝てないとでも思っているんですか？
そんなわけねえだろ。負ける気がしね
え。ですよね。ここまで来たら見るんですよ。てっぺんからの景色を。
木曽路のやつ大丈夫かな？
やれますよ。木曽路ならきっと。
ああ。
全国少年サッカーファンの皆さん、ついにこの日を迎えました。フットボールフロンティア決勝大会開幕です。さあ、決勝進出を決めた8チームが会場に入ってきます。そうそうたるメンバーですね。近畿ブロック代表、希少な化身使いを有するケイセン嵐山中。四国ブロック代表、反則を許さない成人集団法令館中。中部ブロック代表、最新のテクノロジーでサッカーを科学する AI 学園。中国ブロック代表、古き良き伝統を重んじるロマンサッカーの偉人名文堂。九州ブロック代表、初出場ながら名采配によって勝ち進む新星南雲原中。
緊張するよな。
先輩が
ちゃんと前を向いて。
Hey, love things, but because I think this phase works in like elimination, we're not actually going to play against some of these teams in the tournament. So there's Teiko. That uniform should look familiar to some of you.
そして前年度優勝の特別出場枠はもはや説明すらいらない無敗の王者ライモンチュー
They even come with dramatic changing. We play against Kaizen, then against either AI Academy or Daikoku. I think I know which of these two is going to win. Raimon, Noble Insight, this is Sakurin, this is Fubuki's school. Lacras, don't know the undubbed names of these two. So it should be now Kaizen, then Daikoku, and then of course it's gonna be... I mean, not of course, I was talking about how there might be a twist in from the series history. You'd think there would be, where we actually don't play against Raimon in the finals. It could be someone else. Who knows?
いよいよ決勝大会。まずは1勝だね。うわー、緊張するな。
先生が緊張してどうするんですか？
Mario, the one who's nervous, he has zero like sympathy.
さなみくんは緊張しないの？
全然。
さっき更新で派手にこけてたの誰だっけ？
Who was it that tried doing parade again? Oh right, this is going to be all over social media now, mate. That's what you're going to be known for, because most of these people didn't know about you up until now. Mambi's channel should already be filled with it.
ここまで来た。全国に。
If the team wins, she'll probably get a bonus. She... maybe, but she probably doesn't care about that. She's too much of a sweetheart. We do have a Keshin. So, please acknowledge my avatar is this.
基礎字がやれればな。
絶対いけるよ。
だといいがな。
Also, the other players don't have faith in themselves. They're all expecting Kisoji to carry them.
俺にかかっている。ソジ、目障りだ。
I like the design on this other striker.
何イラついてんの？知り合い？
Looks like he hasn't slept all week.
試合でいじめてあげればいいだけですよ。
今日も化身で潰す。
I imagine this team trying to play a match against Meiran Gakuin. The two teams are trying to bully each other.
注目の対決、制するのはどちらでしょうか。
Nagmar is 26, Keizen's 33. We are under level 10, our team level is probably getting skilled by Yuki as well, who's level like capped to 50, I think. This could be pretty difficult. Here's Kaizen, that player of the Fox Mask is a reserve. I thought he'd be a starter. And the last time we talked about this player, Kira, I did check the weekend. She is a girl. And so is their goalkeeper. I forgot again that Shinano does not have a foil formula or the matrix, that defensive move, despite him using it as an opponent when you play against his school. Oh. Trying to show you my cash, I'm not interested, thanks. I'm doing this, but I bet the game is gonna make their goalkeeper invincible for now. Silent Inkstroke. No health bar, she is invincible. Alright. Black Mayo, I've seen this one before actually. It's a variation of a dribble skill from Galaxy. It does look very spooky. They say only caching can beat a caching. That's verifiably not true, but go off of that. So caching always wins unless the other team has a caching, says the commentator, and that nobody should use them. Can you believe that? Yeah, mine's of Hoshiguma, it's because of the Oni mask there. Clara Bunny. I will use all my tension trying to shoot for the goal when I couldn't score anyway. And now I can't use a saving Isatsu. I really like that shade of purple on the back of their jerseys. Yeah, it was some block because my health bar also didn't show up there, so it was rigged for you to get scored on no matter what. His Soji has a kind of fighter mode, doesn't it? It's proto entertainer, but I can't use it. I mean, Yuki can stop him. He should be able to. Oh, he actually can. But the game will do rig it. Ow. It's their defender, I shouldn't be able to... I shouldn't lose to that. And I actually don't. My objective is to complete a focus battle against Yashiro. Game literally asked me to walk into that brick wall that just showed up. Ow.
決定的に試合を決めてやるか。始めるぜ、ヤシロさん。いいよ。
Are they going to merge them? Resonance, let's... because this Fuzzer and some caching could fuse together into another one. I think I'm losing my chill nil by now. No, I think that what's going on story-wise is that Yuki is siding the fact he has a caching, because otherwise he might kill someone. With his stats and all. She's still invincible. Let's stay away from the caching summoners.
いやー、この展開では後半さらに一方的にならないか心配です。
木曽路、後半化身を出すよ。
出そうとはしてるんだけど出ないんだ。
木曽路、出せるよ。絶対に出せる。
So their goalkeeper doesn't have a caching, so even in universe it shouldn't be that much of a problem for them to score.
木曽路くん、ガンバ。
お願いしちゃ。行かせる。
I have to complete whatever story goals are left and then score 2 goals, so I have to hurry now. I mean 3 goals so I actually win. And I'll use Pro to entertain you. You can use a summon at any time, like you don't have to be in focus duel. But if you use it during a duel, you can actually use this to potentially win the interaction. Because summoning a caching itself counts as a special move, and a very powerful one. Pretty much it can only be stopped by if the other player also uses a hyper move. There is a goalkeeping caching that looks like a chess rook piece. Kinda a lot like Warburg actually.
俺はみんなに合わせるの得意なはずだろ。なんでダメなんだ。 自分なんてなくていい。人を笑わすために俺は本当はやりたくないこともやってきた。人に合わせてこそ自分なんだ。それなのになんで出ない。みんなに合わせて調整するの俺の得意分野のはずだろ。運命だってそう言ってただろ。なんでダメなんだよ。なんでダメなんだ。渋谷の交差点で人の波長を捉える特訓をやり遂げたんだ。
The crowd ще моя краса. This scene is missing something. You needed all the vloggers who stop in the middle of that cross and spin around with their selfie sticks, because that's I think that happens there in this day and age.
だけど俺全員をちゃんと見てます。全員の波長を捉えられているはずなんです。でもなんでか知らないけどなんでか
Maybe that's what's disturbing Kisoji, all the influencers.
11人全員のハーモニーか。お前が生み出そうっていうその化身のハーモニーだが、その11人にお前はいるのか。
そうか、そうだったのか。俺自身をハブっていた。11人が必要なのに俺を入れていなかったんだ。そうだ、ずっとそうだった。みんなを笑わそうとしていた時俺自身は笑っていなかった。みんなを楽しませようとしていた時俺自身は楽しんでいなかった。俺は常に自分自身を置き去りにしてきたんだ。そうやって他人に合わせてこそ、自分を犠牲にしてこそ友達ができるんだと思ってたんだ。自分はちゃんとやっているのに。
The class clown archetype. I think of a novel that one of my favorite novels actually is about a character that's very much this that the game is going over. Just a lot darker. You've probably heard of it. It's called in English called No Longer Human, written by Osamu Dazai. It's a very good read, and you can find it on the internet because it's public domain by now. Pretty easily.
大丈夫か、木曽路。
先輩、俺人を楽しませるのが好きなんです。だけど自分が楽しんでないからちゃんと伝わってなかった。本当に相手を楽しませるためには自分も楽しまなきゃなのに。もう人の顔色を伺うのはやめる。
木曽路。
木曽路平太がどんなやつか、計算高くて嫌なやつなところも、嫌われるのが怖くて本音が言えないビビリなとこも全部ひっくるめてさらけ出す。そんで俺はみんなと一緒に楽しむぞ。これが木曽路平太だ。
This thing did show up on the second open if you notice it. It did spoil his caching. Entertainer.
出したのは木曽路選手でし しょうか。
これで試合が分からなくなりましたよ、角間さん。
ただし南雲原に化身があっても2対1。不利であることには変わりはないですね。
南雲原はここまで化身を隠していたというのか。
いえ、というよりも今上だって
今だと。
It's pretty cool. I think this is the first casting that does not have like a title. It's just called The Entertainer. Usually it'll be like something, The Entertainer. Now I can finally begin scoring, and I have to do it and fast. But I have no tension left. Okay, so just a square goal. If he moves to the front. I have no tension to stop them. And now they spam the breakthrough, so I couldn't use my Hisatsu in time. They also play like PvP players. R1 Kashin is a dribbling one. And this almost feels like it's making up for Inazuma 11 Go, where the game would not give away dribble Kashin, even though it would be like very useful to have one during the story. The midfielding players from Go Raimon for some reason only got shooting Kashin instead. I mean, Tema gets a dribbling Kashin to start with, but then it gets like quote-unquote upgraded to a shooting one. That for his position is actually a lot less useful. It's only in Go 2 where you get a dribbling Kashin as part of the story, and that one isn't even like someone's main Kashin. You have one character who has two of them, and one of them is dribbling. And that character is supposed to be a forward, so it's all broken in this. Anyway, having Kashin is not that quintessential in this game. You have other options for hyper moves. Hit back with a triple fusion. Why are they gonna fuse 3 Kashin if they only have 2?
りました。
取ってよ。
連携が乱れてしまったか。桜崎得点なるか。
霊境止水。
ピークのコナミゴールを割らせない。
仕方ないな。
通さない。
これでいいかな。ブラックメイ
飛ばされてしまった。
Oh, look who's got the bomb.
行くよ。
Yuki has 900 attack against this. This guy's 200 defense. He's not even supposed to be a dribbler.
行くよ。
切り込んでいくが、さあどうか。
Let's go for like a complete overkill. I like to think that I'm subtly like referencing Platinum by having this catch on me because he does used to say checkmate as a catchphrase.
ここから逆転といきたいところです。
So we have a Quarto Gesture and a Queen Azor catch, which seems very fitting. Also, I still have to score one more goal. I actually forgot. It is a white queen. There's supposed to be a black one, but she's not in victory world, not yet at least. Looks the same as that one, has the same move, it's just a black color. I think the match goes to golden goal now. It's done. There's actually a full set of these chess team cashing, like there's a rook, a pawn, a bishop, there's one for every chess piece. And the king one is a goalkeeper.
試合終了。化身を有する経前嵐山を新たに化身を生み出し対抗した南雲原が見事に下しました。
南雲原の成長曲線は大変なことになっていますよ。どこまで強くなるんでしょうか。
南雲原は注目していかねばならないようだな。
はい。予選のデータからも注目はしていましたが、ここまでとは。
面白くなってきたな。案外ライモンの牙城を崩すのはこんなチームなのかもしれんぞ。
そうですね。早速取材に行ってみましょう。今行けば次の号に間に合います。
今回は俺も行こ
う。やった。勝った。
木曽路、できたな。きっとやるって思ってたぜ。
本当ですか？疑ってたでしょ。
ねえよ。すげえじゃねえか。全員の力をまとめ上げる。お前にしかできない芸当だ。ちゃんと慣れたじゃないか。唯一無二の個性を持つ存在に。
As I thought we are playing against Daikoku next, not against the AI Academy. I'm glad. Raimon is still going as normal for now as well. They're going to play against Sakura.
Masaka, お前が化身を出すとはな。
俺の化身じゃない。俺たちの化身だ。
俺たち？そうか。お前はいつもそんな風に。
でも、俺たちっての中心には、俺がいるんだ。俺が主役なんだ。
お前、変われたんだな。俺、相当嫌なやつだったよな。悪かった。
今さら謝るのかよ。そんなのとっくに気にしてないよ。今思えば西条くんにとっては俺も鼻につく嫌なやつだったのかもしれない。お互い様だね。
お前はやっぱみんなをつなぐつなぎの素地だな。
The other day I saw a fan art of this character wearing a bunny suit. You know, before I started playing this, I was expecting to hate Kisoji as a character. And I won't say I like him, but at least he's pretty okay. How he a genius manager just like Sasanami.
うちの有能すぎる監督を満足させるためにな。
ハルくんがあんなことで怪我するなんておかしいと思わない？
俺はあれだけハルと一緒にいながらハルのことを何も分かっていなかった。実際に何も知らなかったんだよ。
慌てるなブラザー。まだ俺の世界からは抜けさせない。
I was waiting for this character to come up. That's finally happening now.
稲妻イレブン、今日の格言。人を楽しませるにはまず自分が楽しむこと。以上。
Actually, where is this? The scenery looks very pretty. Alice in Wonderland mentioned hype. Exactly, that character's name is Alice, actually.
週刊イレブン記者の枝本です。
同じく井村里乃です。よろしくお願いします。
Also, he talks with his hand puppet and causing his brother. In this series, whenever you hear them talk about someone's brother, it means trouble. Like, there is not a normal sibling relationship in all of Inazuma 11.
ありゃ、柄にもなく緊張してるんじゃねえか？
確かに。
Like, you have a Fubuki's brother who dies in the past. Tsurugi's brother is crippled. There was the brother of the character from Orion. That he had like something going on with split personality or something. I didn't watch that season. But there's always something crazy going on.
それは嬉しいです。
全然嬉しそうじゃねえ。
次の相手は徹底的な組織サッカーとして実績のある帝国学園ですが、勝つ自信はありますか？
それはあります。
なさそう。
木曽路くん、その辺にしておこうか。
Me kinda can't see from above the railing, someone has to like have their piggyback. But I'm going was like Fubuki again, cause they can't not use that drop.
ところで君に聞きたい。
I'm recalling his name now. He was called Ichihoshi and he had, I think, a twin brother. I think he pretends to be his twin, something like that.
これだけのサッカー知識を持ちながら自分自身で試合に出ないんだい？
Because Fubuki's brother is alive in that timeline, so they can't do it again with the same character this time.
意外な事実が判明したな。
あれだけの才能を持ちながら病気でサッカーができないなんて。
本当に自分がやりたいことができないということは、生きる希望を失ってもおかしくはない。
If people can't chase what they love, some give up on life entirely.
あのことを思い出したんじゃないのか？
はい。私が取材したジュニアリーグの少年。あの時の彼の目は希望に満ち溢れていました。
彼は遠藤春と並ぶ実力の持ち主だった。残念な事件だったな。
だからこそ、笹波運命くんには前に向かって歩いてほしい。サッカーがやりたくてもできない多くの子たちの思いを背負って。
次の試合に向けての準備だ。みんなに次の課題を伝えに行かなきゃ。
Time to prepare for the next game. Actually, it's time to catch up on those side quests that I left behind. But I think I can't catch the plane now. I think it's on the other map. Our coach was kind of stiff in the interview. It cracked me up. I should have recorded it. You see how, like, players for popular teams in this universe are treated basically like K-pop idols? They use stickers based on the players on Discord. Actually, the Skycraft is not here. Like, actually, just can't go back to Nagmohara now. It's the Teikoku bus.
Teikoku学園か。
ってことは次の対戦相手。
帝国学園のお出ましか。今頃かよ。重役出勤のつもりか。
Ariste's VIP treatment. Jaguar team has a private aircraft.
関東エリアの来門中と帝国学園はサッカーガーデンには宿泊せずに自分たちの学校で調整をすると聞いていたけど。
南雲原との試合前にサッカーガーデンに来るのはうちを知るためでしょうね。
なんでうちだけ？
忘れたの？うちはポットでだからデータがない。
帝国の監督はデータを重んじる。
They only have two teams left to worry about. That's us and Raimon, who's gonna be should be in the finals. So, and they probably already know about Raimon. Yes, they did have a submarine at one point. You can actually get the submarine as a stadium in this game and use it in online matches. Can you like imagine this waiting through traffic, knocking other cars around?
あ、その格好、南雲原の生徒ね。
Otto Hina Kodokai.
うちの子を見てない？
It's Kameo's mother.
うちの子？
ああ、カメオね。
Why is she all the way over here?
え？まさか。
カメオの
お母さ
ん。嘘だろ。遺伝子のつながりを感じない。
うち以外でお泊まりするの初めてだから心配で見に来たの。修学旅行の時も緊張で熱出して行けなかったくらいだし。
あそれは心配ですね。でもカメオくんはしっかりやってますよ。
ママ！
カメ
オ！なんでこんなところに来てるの？
ちゃんとやっているか心配で見に来たのよ。毎日のエクササイズはサボってないでしょうね。
それは。
It does look like a Hot Wheels.
あれどうかな。ああ、なんかそれっぽいことやってたような。
見たことねえ
な。先輩。
カメオ。やっぱりそういうことね。あれほど言ってあったのに。SNS だけは飽きずにやっているみたいだけど。
You'll never miss a day on social media.
もうママ。
Oh no, Kameo, you have your mother added on your social media? That's a big like rookie mistake.
やだ。
She sees all the photos of Raika that you keep liking.
カメオのお母さん、エクササイズのインストラクターで、家自体が竜宮エクササイズっていう教室らしいの。
ってことは営業妨害をしているからだってことだな。
問題発言だよ、柳生くん。
でもお母さんが毎日やらせているってことはちゃんと鍛えられていたんだ。
それが彼の素早さの秘密ってことかな。
なんか想像できねえな。
カメオ、辛いことから逃げてすぐ現実逃避しちゃう子なの。逃げ足だけは早いんだ
Wonder
か
if I
ら。
can get you as a player later. Alice, someone's behind you.
今、空を自由に飛ぶカモメたちの動きの法則を読み取ろうと
Was
してい
trying
た。
to decipher the closest aerial trajectories.
そんな俺の後ろから無作法に視線を送る君は。データは見ているよ。南雲原中のキャプテンだったよね。
笹波。
悪いけど自己紹介なんていらないよ。
Don't socialize with opponents before a match.
の慣れ合いたくはないしね。
データ収集は独自でやるんだぜ。教えてもらわなくていいよな、アリス。
ああ、ここで君たちの最新のコンディションなどをチェックさせてもらう。もちろんこちらの情報も君に送っておく。
Transmit your data in
完
return.
全な情報を持った上での戦略勝負といこう。
戦略勝負。
では南雲原キャプテン。
Last match didn't have a lot of strategy going on, so let's just get Kisoji to awaken his caching already. I think Umei barely spoke during the match.
監督。不破アリス。
What is with rabbits and writing spooky
帝
stuff?
国学園は 考えようによっては最強ライモンより厄介かもしれません。
This one is obviously based on the fairy tale and still curious as to what's this going to lead. I mean, where it's going to lead to.
持ち味を殺す。さらに味方選手の能力を何倍にもする。
作戦で勝つチームってことだな。
There was a theory about this team's gimmick in pre-release, but I don't think it's going to end up being true. I'll have to see it in the match itself.
孫子の教えだね。次の敵は恐ろしい軍師というわけか。
That's from Sun Tzu's Art of War. Our opponents are terrifying tacticians.
さらに天才監督フワーリスの状況対応力はパーフェクトと言ってもいい。
By the way, I did not mention it. This school, Teikoku Gakuen, is the same school that's the first rival from Inazuma Eleven 1. The school that Kido is the captain of. They have the same dark green uniform.
一切隙のないチームですね。
聞いたことある。不思議なフィールドのアリスって言われているよね。
They call him Fushigi Field no Alice, so Alice from the Mysterious Field, or Alice in Football Land.
アリスの世界に引き込まれたらもう落ちるしかないみたいなのがネットに書かれてた。
Once you're in Alice's Wonderland, there is no way
じゃ
out.
あどうするの？完璧な戦術を打ち破る方法は完璧なるデタラメしかない。
They come again being extra evil later. If you mean the other Teikoku, the Shin Teikoku Gakuen, that's entirely other thing, like the villain who used to coach them makes another thing, like all the members are different except for Sakuma and Genda, who are their, like their evil forms. That Mohawk guy, that's Fudo. Those I found on purpose to take one of the players out. I think he does do that. He plays very dirty in general.
帝国学園に勝つためには 1+1 の答えが2
In
に
order to
ならなく
defeat
するしか
Teikoku, you have to make sure that the equation doesn't add up.
さすが運命よくわからん。とにかく俺たちは特訓メニューに従う。それでいいよな。
Soramiya wants him to messing with that, all that fluff.
で何をすればいい？
You play a friend against Kaizen. Against the AI Academy, or oh no, no insight in the low crest. So all the schools who got kicked out of the tournament.
今回の相手帝国学園は多くの戦術を駆使して攻めてくる。こちらも新たなタクティクスの習得が必要だ。
And I have to play against all three of them. It's not an option. And I think I locked out of going back to Nagumohara, which I had to do for the sake of side quests. Never mind, I can. The lock just meant that one particular side quest is locked for now. But there's others. Like the one in the school road. There's two of them. Bond quests require to loot about Nagumohara Station. I think I have to find like a thing to examine that adds a data point to my menu. Yeah, you need that to recruit that player. Sand Puppets gives me Enkano Lapping the circular ring vibes. Very much like the Rabbit fanboy version of the Promised Neverland. might be better written and more of a mystery thriller. I did read the entire first volume of the Promised Neverland. I remember not really liking it. It's been too long, but also there's Josephine again. Is she gonna try to escape by plane this time? Like the first volume of the Promised Neverland has that big reveal where the kids are like they're raised to be food for monsters. And I recall the manga really starts to like hammer that thing, being very dramatic about it. Like they kept repeating that information as if it was the first time that you learned it, like several times over. It got starting for me. It's like I got possessed. But Tenkan no Lapin, the circular ring, I never heard of that one.
今度こそ間違いなく絶対にこの町を出ますわよ。
次はどこに行くつもり？
遠くといえば飛行機ですわ。あなた飛行機に乗れるところまで案内してくださる？
Near Skyport, knew it. She's gonna try escaping by plane now.
よろしくお願いしますわ。
Try to end this one quickly today, maybe before I end the stream. But I want to put this on screen because I think I looked it up and I think I really end up trying to read this. This manga is called Lapin, the Circular Ring. I'm trying to look up what it's about now. At least I really like how I assume these are the main characters, how they look. Dark fantasy mystery about a rabbit boy with white ears, red eyes and pale skin who one day receives a letter from someone claiming to be his father. He invites him to a mansion where the boy meets other rabbit boys like him, who reveal their shocking desire. We want to be eaten by father, a claustrophobic manipulative mystery about rabbit boys used for food. Okay, the part where they want to be eaten gives me pause. I think I'll still try checking it out at some point. It's intriguing at the very least. Yes, pretty wide, especially since it gives off time loop vibes, but seems like it isn't a time loop. That's probably because of the imagery with like the bunny from Alice in Wonderland having a watching though. Okay, just want to show him a live match at the back alley field. That I'm doing later. Promised Neverland was cool, but the anime was probably a worse adaptation of any manga in the second season. It's a trend, right, where some manga get converted to anime. They're very successful the first season, but the second totally fumbles it on the animation quality. Her notes gone forever thanks to breath control that even athletes envy. Oh, her notes like in singing, she's from the Shore Club.
これに乗れば東京まで連れて行ってもらえるんですのね。
そうだよ。
They made a selection of contents that are probably worth like 2 extra seasons at least. I think this happens a lot because of the enforced format where most anime, say for the like very gifted ones, can only have 12 episodes a season. So some have to get compressed very hard.
さっきあなたの好きそうな高級猫じゃらしが届いたところですのよ。
There's totally going to be another side quest where Josephine wants to escape to outer space, right? Maybe that's when she actually succeeds.
それと今度お家に新しくキャットウォークをつけようと思ってますの。ジョセフィーヌちゃんにもっと快適に過ごしてもらいたくって。
Demoralize my side bought the entire set. Another dimension, maybe Victorio from Chronicle Mode como sendo Whiskers away. Sorry for the pun. Me too nice, shame on meow, you never even look at me. Look my way back home. Uh-huh.
やっと本音が言えたね。
Ayashino. Was it Tawaisin? It's like was the lady Ayashino when she appears in this side quest, or was she always in? Like the lady does not exist. If you remember, that's the only character I was going to add to my team, but in the last minute I just was swapping out for Mikana.
だけど君はやっと自分の気持ちを正直に伝えられる勇気を得たんだ。今ならちゃんとマダムと向き合えるんじゃないかな。
確かに私は高貴な猫としての振る舞いを意識するあまりあの人に甘えきれていなかったかもしれませんわ。それなのに私ったら不満ばかりを募らせて。
Me neither. Now I wonder if the other selectable characters will have side quests.
決めましたわ。私今度はちゃんと自分の足であの人の元に帰りますわ。そして
ああ、きっとマダムは受け入れてくれるはずさ。君の一番の理解者なんだからね。
今まで僕たちの前に現れたマダムはあなただったんですね。
まあね。
ここまでして何を企んでいるんですか？
ジョセフィーヌは僕のイリュージョンのアシスタント役にぴったりなんだ。つまり一種のスカウトさ。
By the way, both of these guys are speaking to a cat. They're both totally nuts.
受けてくれるよね、ジョセフィーヌ。
まあ。ジョセフィーヌちゃん。私、構ってもらえなくて寂しかったのですわ。はいはい。帰ったらまた逃走中ごっこしましょうね。
Once you're home, you'll play Great Escape again.
だけど寂しいからってお外にエスケープするのはもうなしですわよ。わかりましたわ。
イリュージョン、最初からバレてて遊ばれてたんじゃないですか？
なんかそうみたい。
He was pretending to be the owner, and the owner and Josephine knew, so all of this.
猫は匂いで人間をすぐに識別できますから。
We're just being led on through all of this.
それはキャッとなっちゃうよな。猫だけに。
So now Josephine goes to Space Question. We get a benevolent banquet and it does look really good. Right, now's the time to end, and once again I'll start tomorrow by playing some Chronicle mode. There's a match I want to stream there. Now I'm finding someone to rate. Someone I was planning to raid that was streaming earlier today, but looks like he's already done. Also, I'll try and talk some about the announcements for the next version. That actual that in that I underwent barely went over that today. Thanks, Kira. Have a good night. It's not an English VTuber playing this game. That's a rare sight, but that's why I'm waiting. Thanks, Knight. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for everybody else as well. I will be ending now. And I hope to see you tomorrow. And have a good night.